Happy birthday, Alvin!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, big fella.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy 20th birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Happy birthday, Alvin.
Alvin, you and I met after school, and we were talking with someone in elementary about religion, and you had mentioned that you had been Catholic, and I thought that was a different religion, so I was worried, and I said, well, are you normal now? And you just started laughing so hard, and you said, I was always normal. And so then after that, you and I had Miss Rendell's class together, and we started getting to know each other there, and then 6th grade came along, and you and I and the guys, we just bonded. And then 7th grade came, lots of changes that year, and you and Daniel were my friends that year, and that's when you proved yourself to be a friend of the highest quality. So thank you. And then high school came along, and crazy adventure that was. Now we're in college together, and Alvin, I can still say that you are my best friend.
My earliest Alvin memory would have to be in 5th grade before I was going to CLS. There was one day I shadowed the school to kind of get a feel of things before going there, and the school assigned me to some other student to follow around, but for whatever reason the teacher of that class had me in the desk next to Alvin across the room from the person I was supposed to be shadowing. And Alvin, as a recurring thing of most Alvin stories, was completely unaware of the situation. He assumed that I was a new student and didn't have any books, didn't have anything. I was just starting out in the middle of the year for whatever reason. And so he thought that he had to take it upon himself to make sure that I'd learn. And as soon as he made this realization is when he realized he had to leave for his violin lesson. So he got up and handed me his math homework and told me that I had to do it, and then he left. I'm glad that I didn't let this be a leading reason in why I didn't go to the school. Because sure enough, that kid that tricked me into doing his math homework turned out to be one of my best friends.
Hey Alvin, I just wanted to wish you a happy 20th birthday. Hope you have a great day, man. Really miss those times that we had as kids. I just think back to some of the times. I remember we went over to Nikolai's one time, and it was my first time just staying up all night, pulling that all-nighter for the first time. And we watched all the Rocky movies, I think, and that was just such a great time. Some memories that I'll never forget. Enjoyed growing up with you for those few short years, but it was a great time. Have a great birthday.
Hey Alvin, first of all, happy birthday. It's been a long time since we've talked. Favorite memories from you? There's so many, honestly, so many quotable one-liners from CLS. I think my favorite memories were all of our fun sleepovers at Nathaniel's house and those crazy pool games we used to play. Those were always a classic. When Miss Lagodich made you cry, that was also a classic moment. And of course, when we played Bach with your violin, my oboe at Noah's house for that sleepover, it was very fun. Oh, and that goofy Spanish project we had to do with Amy that our Spanish teacher loved. Yeah, that's just a few to come to my mind, but so many fun times with you in elementary school. Anyways, I miss you and I hope you have a good day.
Hello, Alvin Theckabat.
Ooh, hello, Alvin. Mr. C here. Oh, got my mask just for these crazy times with the coronavirus and everything going on. Anyhow, buddy, I heard that you're about to be 20 years old. I cannot even believe it. That's just like crazy. I mean, happy birthday, buddy, but it just makes me feel so stinking old. Seems like it was just yesterday in the classroom with Nikolai and Nathaniel talking about soccer and all the crazy stuff you guys would do. And Alvin, you're a very unique and funny personality. You were just very sweet and loving to everybody, but at the same time, just kind of just a very subtle craziness to you as well. And but the guys love you, and that's always been just a great draw for you. Is you're just very sincere, and what you see is what you get, and people just love you. And you even put up with me calling you Dinesh D'Souza all the time, and just, I don't know, I just can't believe it.
I think one of our best memories has to be the California trip and watching the fireworks show and getting woke together for sure, and also Kochi crew hangouts.
I just want to say that you're so awesome, and one of my favorite memories is getting to dance with you in show choir, even though we were probably the worst dancing couple out there. We were both very uncoordinated, but I had a lot of fun with you, even though you also always looked disgusted when you had to hold my hand. You always made me laugh, and it was a lot of fun being your dance partner, and maybe one day we can have a dance again. Happy birthday!
I wanted to say that I will never forget you, well, for lots of reasons, but specifically in show choir. I think, I could be wrong, but I think you joined show choir primarily because Nathaniel made you. And I don't think you were at the beginning very sure. In fact, you expressed some reticence to me and to him. But you know what? You jumped in there, and like you've done in so many things all through your life, I've seen this over and over and over again. You decided to just work hard and give it your all, and you ended up improving. Just, I wish I could give you an MVP award. You became somebody who was very valuable to the show choir team, and I think we had some weird days, yeah, but we had a lot of fun days, and that is in no small measure due to you, Alvin, and the fact that you were willing to be part of that and just jump in.
What's up, Alvin? It's country music singer Taylor Marie Wagner, and I just wanted to say I love you, and I'm so, so proud of you. Hang in there, pal. And I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, dear Alvin. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great one, buddy. Stay healthy and safe, and have a blessed day. Bye.
I just want to thank you for always being my teammate on the soccer team. You're such a good teammate, and everyone always loved you, so happy birthday.
Probably my favorite memory of yours on the soccer field, your first goal. I remember it like it was yesterday, just that joy on the team when you scored it. That was incredible. You remember it, right? Off your back, into the goal. Dude, fantastic.
So many great memories of you through soccer, through the missions trip, through just hanging out, and it was amazing throughout the years that we got to spend together, seeing how you grew as a person, as a player, and as a Christian. It was always inspiring to see.
So one thing that has always stuck out to me about you, Alvin, is your work ethic and just determination overall. I got to see it for several years while we were in school together, and it was awesome. I loved seeing it every day. I loved being around you for that reason. I loved when I would see you in the hall or see you at practice or whatever, working hard and just working to get better at all sorts of stuff. And it's just really encouraging to see.
My real favorite memory is when we were in Mexico. There was a time when we were sitting next to the basketball court or the volleyball court or something on the side, and it was me, you, Nathaniel, and Annie, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but I know it was something very spiritually deep issues, and I just remember I felt like that was the first time that I really heard your heart, and felt like that was a good deep conversation we have, and I know you're an awesome guy, and that's just one of my favorite memories I've had of us. I think that whole trip, you just really shined, loving on kids and teaching them soccer.
If I had to just pick one memory, my memory that most stands out about you, it would have to be when we were in Mexico in 2017, and we just went into a school, and all the kids were crowding us and treating us like celebrities, and it was crazy, and we were coming back to the buses, and we were all hyped up, and everybody's sharing stories, and oh, that was awesome, that was so much fun, the kids were great, and then we're all walking back, and somebody's like, Alvin, where's your shirt? And we all look, and Alvin's wearing this schoolboy uniform instead of his jersey that we were all wearing, the team that day, and he was like, I don't know, I just traded shirts with somebody. And we didn't know what, we didn't see it, or at least I didn't see it. We have no idea what happened. But Alvin he seemed kind of confused himself. But it was just so funny. We all just turned around and he had switched shirts with somebody. So I will remember that forever.
Like I said, so many great memories together. I mean, the favorite one has to be seeing you literally give your shirt off of your back to one of the kids in Mexico. Then it was always so fun getting to hang out with you and spend time together, and hopefully I'll be able to see you soon after this whole pandemic thing is over. Happy birthday.
Hey Alvin, remember me? I miss you, buddy. I was the guy that stitched you up that night after the glass bottle incident. Hope you're hanging in there, birthday boy. All right, hombre.
Alvin, you have been one of my best friends for the past 7 years, and it is a mind-boggling number to me because it does not feel like that long. I feel like just a couple days ago, we were all in JV basketball our sophomore year and becoming friends and hanging out outside of school, and now we're here in college, and it's crazy to me. But I start to think about all the memories that we've had, and it makes things a lot more chewable. I think about Punxsutawney a few months ago, going to Pennsylvania. But then I also think about the penny game right here at home, or the Goodwill clothing game where we go and try on a bunch of clothes, or the water cup game when you were in the back seat holding like 600 cups of water. It is crazy to me, all of the stuff we've done. And it's crazy to think that that was all in 7 years. It should have taken way more. So you have been such an integral part of my life and all of my memories, and I am so happy to call you one of my best friends. I don't know what my life would look like. I can't even imagine at this point, and I don't want to. I am so happy for all the memories we've had, and I'm excited for all the memories we're gonna make. But for today, happy birthday, enjoy the video, God bless.
One that comes to mind is junior year turnabout. All of our friends kind of grouped up and had dates for it, and that left behind me and Alvin to end up going with each other. Worked out that he needed a ride. I was able to lock that in, but yeah, we went together to turnabout then, and there's a picture floating around somewhere of the two of us doing the Titanic pose. So yeah, that was a good time. Another story of Alvin that comes to mind is from about a year and a half ago, and me, Jake, and Michael went to all the local fast food places and got as many free cups of water as we could. We got to 100 cups exactly, and we took the lids off and flipped them on the top of Alvin's car, hoping they'd freeze over that night because it was in the middle of December. So after we did that, and we left, we saw the weather report looked like it was going to storm, so it was like, that might not work out. So then I got a call from Alvin while I'm riding back saying that it sounded like it was about a few minutes right after we left, his dad pulled in and goes inside and starts yelling at Alvin. And Alvin's confused because he's saying something about his car, and Alvin thinks that, just assumes for whatever reason, he like hit somebody. And he's like, oh yeah, no, I'll take care of it. And then so he goes outside and sees all these water cups flipped on top, and his dad made him clean it all up. And I just remember crying, laughing the rest of the ride back, thinking about that. It was so funny. Also, Alvin, some exciting news. Just for your birthday, I called in a few favors, pulled some strings, and I was able to get your favorite comedian to say a few words.
Happy birthday to Alvin. What's up, man? How you doing? Happy 20th birthday. That is a good year, 20. I remember my 20th. It was roughly 20 years ago. So when I was your age, when I turned your age, you were just being born. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, look, man, it's a crazy time to be alive, but you know what? We're going to get through this. Wash your hands, stay clean, and your 20s will be wide open, man. You got your whole life ahead of you, and guess what? That means, bam, you get to sprinkle some coming. I got this specifically for you. Sprinkle it all over your 20s, bud. Happy birthday. Do it right.
But as far as saying some time that is my favorite time with you, I kind of struggle with pinpointing a specific time because honestly, just being friends with you in general has just been my favorite moment with you. Just the amount of, like, every time we've hung out, just how you bring life and you bring energy into pretty much anything we're doing has been amazing. But whether it's you eating a full spoon of wasabi, which I have amazing respect for, or if it's even just going to Marianne for picking up Daniel to go to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, even that 5-hour car ride, just talking to you the entire time, like that was amazing. Just having quality conversations. And my favorite thing about you is the questions that you ask is you take our conversations from just normal things to just you and I, where you'll ask a really good spiritual question that automatically jumps the conversation to a really quality conversation. But I just want you to have an amazing birthday, and thanks for being the guy that you are.
We don't know where you've been traveling, but we do miss you. This is our favorite memory. It makes us laugh every time we think of you. It was geography class with Miss Sunday. We met and that was such a fun day when we worked on our trafficking project. School was the only thing planned? No! We wanted to straighten all strands of your hair. We gave you a makeover of a lifetime. I hope you enjoyed all our rhymes. But now we must say goodbye.
Couple stories that I remember about you. One of them was when you used to be really big into chess. I think you still are, but you used to be super big into chess, especially during our basketball season in our senior year. And you were always telling me how you wanted to play me in chess, and I was like, I'm not any good at chess, but my dad is. And they were like, well, I'm going to go to your house and play your dad in chess. That was hilarious. You kept telling me you were going to go to my house and play chess, even if I wasn't there. Super funny. Another time was when we were in the car with Daniel. It was you, me, and Daniel. And I think you were driving, and Daniel stole your wallet. And then he rolled down the window and pretended to drop it out, but he actually just dropped it on the side. So funny. You were freaking out. You were like, guys, we have to stop the car. We have to get out of the car and go get my wallet. Daniel lifted it up. I was like, it's right here. Woo, that might be the funniest memory that I have of you. Overall, love you a lot. You're a great man, super supportive. You're always asking questions about all of us. You're a really loyal man. Love you so much, my guy.
Alvin, you and I have way too many amazing memories together for me to just choose one. You and I were joined at the hip. We did everything. We did soccer, we did baseball, basketball, the fine arts trips with orchestra and band. We did choir and show choir. Hey, that was fun. We did student government. You name it. You and I were there together. And that's the thing. With your friendship, it wasn't just a one-time you were amazing person then. No, it's the little things that add up. Granted, the big things, those were amazing, like playing with fireworks, woo! But no, it was the little things, like playing chess with you at insanely late hours of the morning, me stealing your queen, kidding, and all the little things, Alvin, all the insignificant moments that you made significant just by being there. Alvin, you add so much more to life than you know, and keep being you. Keep bringing yourself to the table, and every single person is affected in a better way because of you.
Alvin, happy birthday. I hope your life is going well and that you are enjoying all that it has to offer. Gotta say, I miss having you in a small group. You and the rest of the guys were such a fun group of people to hang out with. I love your heart for God, I love your heart for people, and I just can't wait to see all that God does with you. Have a great day, Alvin.
My favorite verses, where it's Romans 12:1-2, where it's, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercies, to offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. And do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. And so pretty much with that is, you already are totally different from any other people. You are an amazing, cool, like unique person where God's given you this personality where you connect with, like really connect with people from all different backgrounds. And so my one thing with you is make sure that with that is you use that as where the Bible verse is saying to offer your body as a sacrifice, to offer your life as just be giving it to God. Be like, all right, Lord, like you've given me these talents and this amazing personality. Lord, help me to use it to further your kingdom.
I just wanted to share a verse with you that has meant a lot to me this semester. It's Psalm 73, and it's kind of long, so I'm just going to read the end for you. But it says, whom have I in heaven but you? The earth has nothing I desire besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Those who are far from you will perish. You destroy all who are unfaithful to you. But as for me, it is good to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my refuge. I will tell of all your deeds. This has just been a passage that has meant a lot to me this semester. I like in verse 28, as for me, it's good to be near God. Like, I need to spend time with the Lord, and I need to, He's the one that's guiding me, and He's the one that's the strength of my heart, and He's the one just who's upholds us, and we can take counsel in, and just, I really enjoyed that psalm, and I hope that you do too.
There's one verse that every single time I've read it, I've thought of you specifically. Proverbs 18:24. One who has unreliable friends soon comes to ruin. There's a friend who sticks closer than a brother. Alvin, that's you.
So for a verse of encouragement, I have Psalm 91:11, which says, "For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways." So just know that whatever season or path of life you're in, that God will always guide you, protect you, and have you in his hands.
Bible verse during this time is probably Genesis 1:28, be fruitful and multiply, my guy. I know we'll find you a wife one day.
I always admired you, Alvin, for every day showing up with a good attitude. You worked hard, you gave great effort, and that brings to mind Proverbs 27:17. It's exactly what you did, Alvin. You made other people better on the court. Irregardless of their skill set or ability, you had a way of fusing everyone together and making a fun atmosphere and allowing people to be themselves and play better. But just admired you for that.
Okay, so a verse that's been inspiring to me lately is 1 Peter 4:10. It says, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. And like I've seen you do in the past, I hope you continue to use your gifts to bring glory to God. You're an amazing man, and I hope that you keep doing well in school and your work, whatever you're doing, and use it to bring glory to God. Stay strong, keep going. We all love you and miss you, man. Have a good birthday.
This is the Bible verse that we chose for Alvin. It's Proverbs 15:30, which states, "A cheerful look brings joy to the heart, and good news gives health to the bones." And this reminds us of Alvin because he's always happy and makes everyone laugh, even if he doesn't try to. He's just so funny.
There's one thing I remember about you, Alvin. It was that you have a very quiet presence, but at the same time, you try to shoulder a whole lot of your emotions and just everything you keep inside. Remember, Ephesians 6:10 was one of the little scriptures I wrote down for you. To be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might, not your own. So remember, as you're going through life, brother, everything that's going on, whether it's something like coronavirus or relationships or whatever, remember to not shoulder anything yourself. Put it on the Lord right where it belongs.
The wise John Lennon once said, "Count your age by friends, not years. Count your life by smiles, not tears." Didn't quite get to Liverpool. There's more Liverpool, right? Do I know much about British accents? I know everything. I was the 5th Beatle. In fact, I'm so into the Beatles, I started the Monkees. Happy birthday, Alvin. I miss you, and I'm sending you a horse in the mail.